Okay, odds. Odds compare the number of favorable outcomes to the number of unfavorable outcomes. Odds are commonly quoted in horse racing, lotteries, and most other gambling situations. Okay, let's work through this little scenario here. If all outcomes in a sample space are equally likely, okay, that's right there, there's a key statement. Anytime they mention this equally likely thing, we know we're talking about a certain type of probability. What type of probability would that be? Theoretical. A of them are favorable to event E, and the remaining B outcomes are unfavorable. Then the odds in favor are A to B. Okay, let's write something down here. Okay, so from that statement that they just made a minute ago, could we make this statement? Let's see. A of them are favorable, B of them are unfavorable. Then the odds in favor of E are A to B. So the odds in favor would be your favorable to your unfavorable. And then they have the odds against would be B to A. So let's go ahead and add that in there. So take a look at this one more time. Odds are very easy to go ahead and calculate. Essentially all you're doing here when you look at odds is you're looking at the odds in favor are just going to be your favorable outcome versus your unfavorable. Okay, so we're looking at the favorable probability to your unfavorable probability, whereas your odds against are going to take those two things and switch them around. Okay, let's take a look at an example. 200 tickets were sold for a drawing to win a new television. Matt purchased 10 of the tickets. Okay, key thing is here. He has 10 tickets. Does each one of his tickets equally likely to win the prize? Yes. Okay? Now, if Matt purchased 100 of the tickets, the chances of him winning are higher. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about you know, in this case here, we're talking about the scenario of, and I can see how it's his odds that are increasing as he buys more. But each one of the tickets is equally likely to win the prize. But he's increasing his odds by buying more tickets. So, he purchased 10 tickets. What are the odds in favor of Matt winning the television set? Alright, so let's take my pen here and write this out. Let's see who we got here. Okay, so here we go. He has 10. Okay, that's my, alright, out of how many tickets? 200. So his probability of winning, okay, so just talk about his probability. Alright, so we have listed here in red what his probability of winning is. Okay, probability. So his probability of winning is 1 out of 20. Okay? He's got a 1 out of 20 chance of winning this prize. However, his odds of winning are the favorable to unfavorable. So he has 10 tickets out of 200. That leaves 190 unfavorable situations. You can write this 3 different ways. These are ratios. So 10 to 190, 10 to 190, 10 to 190. They all say the same thing. The main thing is they reduce to a 1 to 19. So he has a 1 out of 19 chance of winning. Okay, the odds of him winning are 1 to 19. Alright? And then we go down here and we look at the odds of not winning. Well, we just reverse it around. It's 19 to 1. Okay? 19 to 1 are the odds of him not winning. It's really not that good odds, really. Okay? If he upped that a little bit and he kept going up, I guess the thing to think about here, same thing with odds, is the closer your odds are to 1, the better chance you have of winning.